livebearers.com. Hello world, how's it going? So today I want to show you guys a couple different ways of how to breed guppies and a couple ways to do it. So the other day got me thinking, and I will walk you guys through this, but I tell you what, trying to get a guppy for a thumbnail like I was just trying to do before I got on here is not easy. So hopefully I get one through the video. But here I've got some scissor tail Endler guppies. I don't know if they're a hybrid or what, but they are pretty cool. And I usually colony breed Endlers and guppies. So this is like a colony bred where I started off with a couple pair and just kind of let them breed out. It's best if possible to get a couple pair to breed out. I know it's not always possible, but it is definitely better to get a couple pair to try to breed, so you just got a deeper gene pool. That guy's pretty cool. I actually picked these up in the Missouri Aquarium Society's auction months back. But hello everybody in the chat. Hope you guys are all doing good. So what I've been doing lately is I colony breed them, where you just stick rocks, plants, and all that stuff in there and let them go about their thing. Now the other day I had some of my black Moscows, or I had them for quite some time, and they kept breeding, but I was never really getting size from my fry. It was like they were always constantly starting over. So I don't know if I just had ornery parents or what was up, but you can see his tail is already shredded. She must just be a special kind of lady, and she's already got fry in there, but she's always popping fry out. Those are black Moscows, and I always had a tank full of fry just in here, but I was never getting any size for them. So I figured I might as well start pulling out the pair and see what happens. So I'm hoping, well, they all should grow up. A bunch of them, tons of them should grow up and not get eaten, or there may not be competition. Plus this way I can actually control the generation, so I know this is the first gen and then this is the second gen of what I got, so I can have a lot better ideal of what generation's breeding, if anything's getting too inbred and whatnot. Question: is Easter grass aquarium safe? TC Twin City Guppies, big shout out to them, has some awesome guppies. Yes, Easter grass is safe. A lot of people use it in their aquarium, breeders, old time breeders. Look at that female though, she's like almost solid black. This guy's tail is looking rough though, man. She must be mean. I don't know why his tail's so rough. That thing is shattered. Jeez. But anyways, now I got a lot more babies from them, and I can tell which generation is the first one. So I may keep like a really good generation out of this just to kind of back it up or whatnot. And we'll see. I hope he does all right with that tail. I didn't know she was that aggressive lately. What's the best plants or plants for guppies in a 20-gallon long? So there's all kinds of great things you can use. This water lettuce is really nice. This is nice for any breeding. Pearlweed's great. Algae's great. Moss is great. Floating Monte Carlo is great. Yeah, pearlweed is great. Guppy grass is great. Hornwort. There's all kinds of good plants out there. I've even been floating Taiwan lilies lately. And let's see. You can see all these babies though. And there's another way you could do this too. Say you've only got one tank, but you want to separate the females and still collect all the babies. A lot of people use baskets like these mesh breeding baskets. I've shown you guys how to make them in previous videos before. And you can use like either a planer or a nylon basket or whatever you can really find. You'd be surprised what people will throw in a fish tank and use for a breeding basket if it's got the right holes. So check all your stores, whatnot. They usually got something. But this is something like what I'm talking about, where I'll float a basket. That's got the nylon mesh there. That way the fry can actually get out. And holy crap, Mile High Placos, thank you so much for that generous $20 super chat. That is super awesome. What's a couple different ways to breed Placos and keep a rack of their generations, LL? You already know that Placos aren't my strong suit. I know you would know that a lot better than me. But what's a couple different ways to breed Placos and keep track of their generations? I guess would just breed a pair and keep moving the parents. Or the fry. That's about the only way to do that, right? Mile High Placos. But thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate that. Actually got these from Twin City Guppies. Aquashella. They got some nice guppies. These guys are pretty cool. Pretty cool. They definitely do like hard water. I've been noticing that guppies and endlers definitely like the harder water over the softer water for sure when it comes to breeding. Because ever since I started using RO, my RTEs and like my Rainbow Tiger endlers here, they haven't been breeding out as much. They're all super hungry right now. Come on back down here where we can see you. They're super fast. But yeah, they haven't been breeding as much, so I got to get my TDS up and my hardness, and hopefully they start breeding more. I probably need to get my feeding more too. I would recommend feeding your endlers and guppies at least twice a day if you really want to get numbers out of them too. And as far as their diet, I just feed them the tetracolor tropical granules. They like flake food too. I've got a little flake food I'll throw in there every now and then. They do like that stuff. But yeah, there's a couple different ways to breed guppies and like keep track of the generations going on. Holy crap, Mile High Placos, LOL, I'm just messing with you. You don't hurt yourself trying to come up with an answer, LO. LMAO, you rock. Yeah, I know you're just messing with me, but I was like, man, I gotta at least try. I gotta try. You're absolutely awesome, Mile High Placos. I really appreciate that. That is super cool of you to be so generous, man. So thank you so much. Let's go look at this male endler tank. I always love looking at that male endler tank, since we are talking about guppies and whatnot. And what about you guys? You guys got a favorite method on breeding guppies, or do you guys like to colony breed, or do you guys like to pinpoint the generations, or like you guys got any tips? Feel free to throw those in the comments. The great thing about this channel and doing this kind of stuff is I also learned so much from you guys, which is like a win-win situation. That's cool. I look like I'm surrounded by tanks. I could live like that. But thank you so much, Mile High Placos. Do fry require meds? No, definitely not. No. If you're already got your colony established or whatever, they don't need meds unless they're in like QT and they just popped out, you know. I'm still trying to get over this fever, man. It has been a crazy week. TC Guppy says, Twin City Guppy says, colony breed cold and select best ones to rebreed. So he colony breeds them, culls the best, and then breeds the best. That makes sense. Alright, well, why am I looking at myself? We should be looking at fish, duh. Guys, come on. Sorry, I'm like half awake here. I was almost tempted to do like a viewer request video where you guys could just be like, hey, go check this out. And I would just try to do a couple requests of whatever people wanted to see in the fish room. But I was like, I did those walkabouts last week, so I don't know, maybe we'll do something like that next week. Philly Man Pete, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Throwing down $10 says, my secret for breeding guppies, tetracolor tropical granules. LOL, hope to see you at the aquatic experience. Yes, definitely. I will be at the Aquatic Experience, and I hope to see you there as well, Philly Man Pete. Thank you for your generosity as always. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I wasn't even sure what to do for a video today. I actually was sleeping, been trying to catch up with sleep, because last week just wiped me out, and then shipping another all-nighter. I had to get some sleep, so I slept from like 6 to 9, just like, oh man, what am I gonna make a video of? Check out this guy. That guy's cool. Like a blue and red. It's like a dwarf neon Endler. And I was thinking, guppies. I just had that idea last night to even move those black Moscows. Alright, any thoughts on guppy types that have very colorful females? I've been trying to get a collection of more guppy types that have more colorful females. So it's all in the eye of the beholder. Like, that's the great thing about guppies and Endlers, because there's so many types out there that there's something for everybody. Like, the sky's the limit with Endlers and guppies. Do you have Endler and guppy combined breed? And how about Gollies, guppy and molly hybrids? So I don't have any guppy molly hybrids. I do have some muppies, or which are, yeah, mutt guppies, or Endler. I think that's what they call Endler and guppy hybrids. But anyways, I do got Endler guppy hybrids. For instance, that's an Endler guppy hybrid from a black Moscow line. I think that's another guppy Endler hybrid. So I have those, but I don't have any mollies. So you can combine breed them, but you can get interbreeding too. That's another one too with the plum tail. It was throwing all kinds of stuff. So guppy and Endlers. I love this tank. Alright, I'm going to keep this video short. We're already 12 minutes over. And I appreciate all your guys' super chat and just hanging out. Andrew Rogers asked, do you have any green jade shrimp? So I've got my own greens I've created. I started another tank of them recently. Green shrimp is super hard, especially when you got green plants. I always wanted to do a tank with all red plants and green shrimp just so I could breed them. That's a whole nother video. We're talking about guppies here. And yeah, colorful females in the guppy world is hard to come by. Not entirely true. I've been finding a lot of strains, but it is rare for it to be. You have to like really get into like IFGA and those kind of breeders and whatnot. But alright, I'm gonna hop off here. Thank you all for hanging out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Friday night Q&A, where you guys can ask me anything in the aquarium community. Anything. And yeah, that's where you can ask most of your questions. I get a lot of questions about this, that, and the other on there. But that's a great time to do it. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. And till next time, oh, you guys know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. It's YouTube. Peace all. Have a good one. Hopefully I'm feeling better by tomorrow. I think I'm about to get out of this. So till next time, and thank you all for the well wishes.